What's the deal, y'all? This your man King Eric, the media assassin, coming at y'all with another video. Be sure to subscribe, hit the like button for me. And in my 2-week absence, I've noticed a lot of things. And I'm tired of it. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to use my voice the best way possible to speak up for us. For the past 2 weeks, there has been a lot of disrespect in the media and within social media on black men. Ebony K. Williams, I don't know nothing about this woman per se too much, but she was on Ayana and she was talking about, I can't date a bus driver. Now I took that personally because my daddy was a bus driver, God rest his soul. And I was not going to sit here and let this wench downplay a black man's role in society. Ain't it funny how this, y'all, that everybody from the bus driver, the trash man, the fast food workers, the grocery clerk workers, all these people within 2 to 3 years were getting pat in the back for being heroes and carrying society on the load. Now, it's back to, oh, you a bum. Oh, you ain't shit. You see how fickle people are? They only love you when you need them. And men feel like they're only good for what they provide and not for what they do and not for their character. This is a problem that I have with that. So now the country's open back up because Uncle Joe said it's safe. Now all of a sudden everybody's on some, oh, if he ain't a rapper, or if he ain't an influencer, or if he ain't a rich, you know, all these objections. If he ain't got all this, I don't want nothing to do with him. Who's the voice for regular black men that don't have to play a character? They don't have to be a gangster. They don't have to be a pimp. They don't have to be a rapper. They don't have to be an influencer. There's blue collar black men that's carrying this country right now. Let's get this clear. Let's make this clear right now. And what's another one? Then you have the brat who will go out there, her and her girlfriend, they were looking for a sperm donor, and now I don't care what these people do. I don't. You could have an orange baby for all I care. But what the brat said was, we didn't want to choose a black man because he looked like a cricket. Now, why would you publicly put that shit out there? Why would you publicly put that out there? If you wanted to just choose a baby, then choose the baby. But you want to publicly embarrass a black man out there. Y'all, but and I bet you was a Hispanic man, you wouldn't call him the S word. I bet if it was a white man, you wouldn't call him the C word, wouldn't you? You wouldn't publicly shame them, but yet they feel comfortable in doing this because, number one, we don't have a strong media presence out here. I've been telling black people, black men in particular, for years, get a part of this media wave because they're going to attack our images at all costs. Now, one thing I will give Kevin Samuels is credit for this. Love him or hate him. He stood up for black men. I don't agree with a lot of what he said, but he stood up for black men and being on their purpose. And I ain't going red pill, so don't get that twisted. But none of these media niggas is really standing up for black men's image. And I'm thinking this is why you see a lot of attacks on black men now, because this is I think it's his birthday coming up. So you see a lot of that. You see a lot of that rhetoric getting pushed out there into the algorithm. Then you got Steve Harvey simp ass out there. He over there pandering as usual, talking about she shouldn't have to bring nothing to the table. She could make you another you. What the hell you mean, man? So, in other words, it's okay for these women to have these ridiculous standards of you gotta have a big dick, you gotta be 6'7", you gotta have all these tattoos, you gotta be a drug lord, you gotta be Chief Keef with an MBA degree. They can have all these standards, but the minute a black man goes out there publicly and say, oh, I don't want my woman to be overweight, it's hell. I don't want my woman to not have a job. It's hell. We gotta always explain ourselves. And it keeps happening because you got these cake ass niggas like him that's keep on pushing this on black men. When in reality, that don't even exist. We're dealing with that now. Because see, now you got the older black men coming with the baby boomer mentality. That 1975 stuff ain't working in 2023, man. Now he may have a good heart for that, but unfortunately, this is where a lot of men get messed up. You taking advice from elders with outdated advice, and therefore you left out there. That's why a lot of these niggas is food out here now. Then, what else is happening? You have Ebony, what's his name? I don't know this other chick name, but she was talking about she's 47 years old. She talking about she want an educated thug. Let me tell you something. Tupac ain't coming back. DMX ain't coming back. You're not going to find men that's going to master all those qualities like those two did. You're not. And this is what black folks need to stop doing. We got to stop picturing and painting our relationship based off what we see on entertainment, on the entertainment world, and based off what we see on these reality shows. That's what we got to stop doing. And it's really psychologically killing us and it's making us sick. That's one of the main problems that we have now. And I just find it funny that all of this is coming out now, that we're all shitting on regular workers. Where are we getting at such a time where we shitting on the regular everyday man? I don't want to be no rapper. There's people that's great at what they do. You got mechanics out there. You have the mailman. You have the UPS man. You have the truck drivers. You have the butchers. You have different qualities of great men providing and doing what they do. Just because they're not balling out and giving you money to go shopping or buying them all out like some of these goofy ass rappers don't mean that they're good men. And we got to start pushing that line back. It's just unfortunate now that we don't really have a strong media presence because, see, a lot of black men, we don't really have time to really engage in that, unfortunately. So that's why I wanted to use my voice to push this back and let it be known, like, look, y'all ain't gonna get a dime off disrespecting us no more. Anytime you come at us, we're gonna push it back. The days of y'all monetizing and eating off disrespecting black men gotta be over. That's why we gotta click up and find different people that's in line with us. And big shout out to Doggy Diamonds as well. Doggy Diamonds was one of the few that really tackled the mental health capacity of what black men is dealing with. And I like how he checked Vlad. So that's where I'm standing right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's time for us to really put our foot back in, not only the media game, but also getting control of our image. That's why I'm so about it in trying to come back and doing what I do. Because we don't really have any voices out here. A lot of the people have sold out. They rather pander for coins instead of tell the truth. And most importantly, you got these relationship gurus out there that always want to pit blame on black men. I'm tired of the shit, man. So I'm back, y'all. King Eric is running it. I'm back in full flesh. So subscribe, hit the like button. I might do a live on this. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a part 2 on this. I'm going to talk about why we in this situation. So subscribe to the video now and look out for this one. Peace.